Now to those two new reports on President Trump's finances, claiming he failed to repay millions in loans as a businessman, and that while in office, he funneled millions of taxpayer dollars to his properties like his private Florida club, Mar-a-Lago. Our senior White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega, has those details for us. Good morning, Cecilia.
Robin, good morning to you. Yeah, you know this. The president calls Mar-a-Lago his winter White House, but this morning there's a new report suggesting American taxpayers have been footing a very hefty bill for all his trips there. Since taking office, President Trump has made 300 trips to his own hotels and clubs like Mar-a-Lago. And this morning, the Washington Post says those trips have given his private businesses a big boost to their bottom line. According to the Post, the businesses charge for everything from ballroom and golf cart rentals to candelabras, decorative palm trees, and pricey bottles of booze, all to the tune of more than $8 million. The Post says taxpayers ended up footing the bill for at least $2.5 million. Also this morning, the New York Times reporting that while President Trump used his reputation as a billionaire businessman to help propel him to the White House, as a businessman, he failed to repay some $287 million in loans, the vast majority for a massive skyscraper project in Chicago. The Times says Mr. Trump borrowed more than $700 million to fund the construction. He highlighted it on his show, The Apprentice.
I intend to erect a modern masterpiece of steel and glass.
But no matter how hard he tried to hype it, in the midst of the 2008 financial crisis, condos didn't sell, storefronts remained vacant, and according to the Times, the Art of the Deal author walked away from his debt. But rather than stay in the red, the Times says Mr. Trump got a series of loan extensions, even suing his bank, ultimately ending in a private settlement, the bank largely letting him off the hook. The Times writing, rather than warring with the notoriously litigious and headline-seeking client, lenders cut Mr. Trump slack, exactly what he seemed to have been counting on. Now, New York's Attorney General reportedly investigating whether this and other maneuvers aimed at skirting taxes broke the law. This after the Times reported President Trump paid just $750 in federal income taxes for at least 2 years since winning the White House. President Trump famously refusing to release those tax returns.
First of all, I called my accountants under audit. I'm going to release them as soon as we can. I want to do it.
But an audit does not prohibit him from releasing the returns. He could if he wanted to. And President Trump just tweeted, he says that he made an appropriately great deal with numerous lenders on the Chicago Tower, asking, doesn't that make me a smart guy rather than a bad guy? And now a White House spokesman calls the claims that the president's businesses benefited from his travel to his personal properties at taxpayers' expense a, quote, absolute disgrace and a lie. Robin?
All right, Cecilia, thank you. George will anchor our live coverage on election night with our powerhouse political team at election headquarters in New York, D.C., and Delaware. That, of course, Tuesday, November 3rd, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.